UT Southwestern teaches med students that gender is independent of physical structure, chromosomes, or genes. Let's dive into the details, shall we? Documents obtained by Fox News Digital show that University of Texas Southwestern medical students are being taught that gender is independent of physical structure. Fox News Digital obtained the documents via a FOIA request from Do No Harm, a national association of medical professionals that combats woke activism in the healthcare system. According to the University of Texas Southwestern Medical Center's human structure curriculum, they explicitly acknowledged the differentiation between the terms sex and gender. The latter is a psychological, social, and cultural construct, including self-identification. Gender is independent of physical structure, chromosomes, or genes, the curriculum material reads. So I was playing a semantical argument in college. Very interesting. The University of Texas Southwestern Medical Center's human structure curriculum does teach in their sex and gender course the anatomy of the sexual organs in a binary manner. They define anatomical sex as the physical structure, including chromosomes, genes, and products, as the most frequent anatomical variants traditionally termed male and female. However, they added, we are aware that there are anatomical variants that do not correspond to either of those so-called typical male or typical female anatomical variants of sex. A video on the human structure development of the urogenital system shows the speaker refers to the typical male and typical female sex organs as the two extreme manifestations of the sex spectrum. It also introduces that students will learn in more depth about intersex individuals in the curriculum of the sex spectrum. As for other disorders and birth defects, disorders of sex differentiation should be briefly mentioned here. This is a whole complex of disorders in which the composition of sex chromosomes, internal genitalia, and external genitalia does not match or is ambiguous. These disorders can have various causes. For example, lesions on the SRY gene or loss of the entire Y chromosome, but also hormone defects. Fox News Digital recently reported on a similar curriculum material being adopted at another academic institution in Texas. A Texas school district offers a course that teaches students to use gender-neutral language when describing jobs in order to be more inclusive. The Judson Independent School District, JISD, told Fox News Digital that students are taught about gender-neutral language in a woman and gender studies course. One activity called Gender Language on page 11 of the Gender Equity booklet instructs students to consider words used to describe occupations, gives them a list of examples, and asks them to think of ways you would change these titles to make them more gender fair or neutral. For example, the course gave students a list of job titles and phrases such as mailman, policeman, woman's institution, and sportsmanship, and asked them to take man out to make the terms bias-free. This is what people are paying for nowadays in college. We're going to play semantical arguments versus gender versus sex. They're different. Okay. Even though gender, most people consider the same thing as, they just consider that the same thing. How come it's not the opposite way that, I don't even get it. It doesn't even matter. But these people are just paying all this money in college, like the one to make these semantical arguments, and then there's a women's study group or whatever course. They're like, just, okay, what you're going to learn is how to take the word man out of occupations. Like, this is what you're spending your whole hard-earned money on? Kind of crazy to me, but, that's just my opinion. What's your opinion on the story? Please let me know in the comments below. Also, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for daily news updates, hit that notification bell, and share this video to help spread the news. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.